Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Shani, aka ElleAye Curlz. So as you can see from the title, this is going to be 10 shows I think that are binge worthy on Netflix. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the ones that have a little bit of comedy in them and they're still kind of girly. The first one is Girl Boss. It's based off of a best-selling book, and the main character, her name is Sophia. So she's basically a rebel. She's broke, and then she eventually has this multi-millionaire business called Nasty Gal. So, anyways, go on Netflix or go Google it, and you will see like photos or like a little rundown about it. But I actually enjoyed it. I didn't think I would at first, but then I was like, the title is Girl Boss, and I want to be a girl boss. Well, everybody wants to be a girl boss basically. So let me just check it out, and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah. The second one is Chewing Gum. Now this one has 2 seasons. I've only watched one. I started season 2, but I want to start it over because I don't remember how it started. But based on season 1 alone, it was really funny, and I don't know, it was kind of funny, kind of weird, all of that in one. But I enjoyed it. I don't even know how to really describe it. Like the main character, I can't remember her name right now, but she was kind of weird and just out there. Like, she has no shame. She has all the confidence in the world. She isn't really displayed as the prettiest, kinda. Like, she's kind of gross in her own way. I don't know. I can't really describe it, but it's really funny, and I love her confidence. She could be kind of slow sometimes, I guess. That's what kind of makes it funny, but just go ahead, watch it, seriously. And I have to watch season 2, so yeah. Now these next 2, they have a bit of a mystery to them. They're really girly. All of these are most of them are probably gonna be girly, but they're really girly. They have a bit of a mystery to them. I hold both of these near and dear to my heart. The first one is Pretty Little Liars. If you haven't heard of it, I don't know where you've been living, maybe under a rock, and you have a lot of persons who started it, but they couldn't finish it, they got fed up, blah, 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 whatever. Well, I am one of the true members who started it and finished it, and this is the only thing on this list that I didn't binge watch. I actually watched it, but actually I binge watched from season 1, maybe up to season like 3, 4, because I didn't know about the show when it first started. But when I caught up, I actually waited patiently for each season to come out, and I watched it every single week. Listen, like, oh my gosh. But anyways, just a little background about Pretty Little Liars. It's basically about these high school girls. They met based on one girl. Her name was Allison, or is Allison. And long story short, they thought that Allison went missing, and then they started getting all of these random text messages threatening them and stuff. They thought it was Allison because the person called themselves A. And then basically from season 1 up until season 7, 7 seasons. Up until season 7 is when they found out who A was. Well, they found out before season 7, but they found out who A was, and then Uber A and all kind of stuff. Anyway, it's a bunch of drama. Go watch it. I can't even describe it. I can't explain it. Just go watch it. You will get sucked into it, and now you don't have to worry about that pain in the butt of waiting for the season to start or trying to figure out anything, because it's all there now. You can just watch it from season 1 straight to season 7 and figure out who A is. And then the next one is Gossip Girl. OMG. Like, I love that so much. Pretty Little Liars and Gossip Girl, they don't have the same kind of storyline, but basically Gossip Girl is about the rich and then the not so rich of New York, and Upper East Siders, blah blah blah. And then these are teenagers as well. They are in high school, and you have the rich and famous. They party, they act like little bougie. I don't know. I can't describe it, man. Just go watch these stuff, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that I love them, give you a little idea of it, and then you go ahead and read up on it or watch the trailer or something. But I can't remember how many seasons were in this one. I actually binge watched this in like less than a week probably, or at least a week. I don't know, I can't remember, but I was like hooked on it. So I'll put on the screen how many seasons it has. Go watch Gossip Girl if you haven't. Go watch it. It's starring Blake Lively. I love her so much. But go watch it. Okay, now speaking of a mystery, this one actually was a mystery, and the way the show is set up, I only watched season 1, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because I stopped watching it. It only had 1 season when I started watching, and it's American Crime Story. Now, what this is about is not really like the other rest where it's a storyline going on for a number of seasons. It's not like that. So basically, season 1 was about O.J. Simpson's case. So trust me, that was, oh my gosh, that was off the chain. Okay, like that, they depicted so many emotions, and I was even feeling heated throughout the whole case. Like, go and watch that. Okay, American Crime Story, and season 1 focused on O.J. Simpson, and then they're gonna, each season is gonna have a different case or a different American Crime Story. So go ahead and watch it. I don't know if they, but I wasn't updated or notified by Netflix on whether or not they added on to the series or anything like that, the season. So yeah. Okay, this next one, I don't know how to classify it, but I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have already heard of it, and it's 13 Reasons Why. Now, a little disclaimer, because of the story behind it all and stuff like that, I wouldn't recommend that any and everyone watch it, especially if you're really young, because you may not be able to handle what it's about. It's about suicide, and it's very sensitive, but I decided to watch it, and I'm glad I did, because it made me see a lot of the different perspectives. It made me see it like life through the eyes of the person that committed it. It made me see life through the eyes of the persons surrounding her, and how they viewed the story versus how she viewed the story, which led to her taking her life. You know, so I don't know. I had mixed emotions while watching it, and I still kind of have mixed emotions about it. So I don't want to go too much in depth talking about that because it's so sensitive. But I do recommend. I mean, I do think it is binge worthy, and I heard they're actually bringing out. It only has one season, but I heard they're bringing out season 2. I don't know how true it is, but I think they said they were, and I'm just kind of interested in finding out how they're gonna continue the story. Like, are they gonna show us a different side of it? Are they gonna show us how they're living afterwards? Like, what? I don't understand how they can bring another season out for it, but yeah, they are, apparently. So if you want to go and watch it. If you have watched it, comment down below and tell me what you thought about it. I don't know, get a conversation started. Now this next one, OMG, like if you're into what's the word, monarchy, I hope to God that's the word I'm talking about. But if you're into like things about the crown, the queen, it's actually, the name of it is actually The Crown, and it's about Queen Elizabeth and her reign and how she became queen and all of that. Like, oh my gosh, I love that so much. I'm just waiting on them to bring out season 2 because it only had 1 season. That's the reason why I was able to binge watch a lot of these, because they only have 1 season or 2 seasons, maybe 3 or whatever. But the longest ones that I've watched were Gossip Girl and ElleAye, so yeah. But I do think that The Crown is definitely binge worthy because, like, you get to see how life was for her. You get an understanding, I guess, of how her life just changed in the blink of an eye. Basically, she was so young, she became queen, she took all that responsibility, and everything was just rest on her shoulders. And I don't know if I would have been able to like step into her shoes like that and just get to work and be a queen and have people depending on me. And because she was young, you had persons that were to respect her but still gave her like orders, kinda like, I guess, mentoring her and stuff like that. But you get to see her story really well, and then how she married, blah blah blah. Just watch it. Now this next one, I think that was I only watched season 1 because season 2 hasn't come out as yet. I am so excited, I can't wait for season 2 of this show. But it's There Are White People. Now, how do I best describe it? It's basically, there's basically like, okay, it's an Ivy League school, I mean college, an Ivy League university, college, whatever, and it's a group of black um, young adults, and they're basically just showing you how life is for black people within an Ivy League school. You know, you still have racism, you still have persons who believe that they shouldn't be there, blah blah blah. They touch on a whole lot of different points. I'm probably not even describing it properly, so someone out there who watched this will probably be like, what are you talking about? But basically they have like different aspects of it. You have the black couple who ain't really working out, and then you'll see why. You have this person, this girl who I guess she was kind of, persons would call it whitewashed, I guess, into believing that her true hair and all of that wasn't, I guess, good enough. So she tried to act a certain way to fit in. And then you have this pro-black, almost like a feminist kind of girl. I can't remember their names right now, but just go watch it. They're white people. Oh my gosh. Oh, and they also touch up on like interracial dating as well. You know, if there are like racial issues and then you want to go ahead and like someone who is white when all this is going on, you know, trust me, like, go watch it. Now, right now, I'm actually currently watching this one. I have already finished season 1 and season 2, and I'm now on season 3. I think there are 4 seasons. Chico, thank you. Sorry, the dog. But yeah, I'm actually on season 3 of this, and I think there are 4 seasons, and it's Jane the Virgin. I love the show so much, and the title basically says it all. Jane, she's a virgin, but she ended up having a child while being a virgin. And I'm not going to go in depth. I'm not going to go into details. Just watch it. And you're going to be like, what? How the heck does that happen? Well, yeah. Go watch it. It's like funny. It's romantic. It's girly girl. I just like it. I love it so much. So yeah, I'm still watching that currently. And last but not least, now this one I have not even started watching, but I will explain why it's on my list. Because everyone and their Grammy been talking about Grey's Anatomy. All of my sisters, all 3 of my sisters, well, not all, because I have more, but my 3 sisters on my mom's side, the 3 of them watch Grey's Anatomy. Everywhere I go, someone talking about it. Oh, Grey this, oh, that person, oh, I think one of them named Shepherd or something like that. Oh, Izzy, blah, blah, blah. And it's like every time I'm around them or it's on, I end up sitting down and watching it. So I'm not even watching it, but I'm watching it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how the storyline is because I always come in and out and end up watching like 3 episodes back to back and getting hooked up and sucked up in it. So eventually I want to start watching it. The only reason why I haven't started is because when I realized that there were 14 seasons, I was like, what? Because let me tell you how I am. I am the Netflix watcher. I'm the person who, when I start something and it's interesting, I have to finish it. And that's scary because I am going to be watching it every day, every night. Whenever I get a chance, whenever I have free time, I'm going to be watching that show. And the fact that it has 4 seasons, I may not sleep. So I have to really think about it if I want to start it. Because, woo, as you can see, my eyes are already red. And that's simply because it's already late. Yes, I'm recording this video very late. But my eyes are already red. I can't have my eyes bloodshot red all day, all the time. No. But that's the reason why I have it on this list, even though I haven't watched it. Because I have started watching it, but not officially, if that makes any sense. So yeah, those are 10 binge-worthy shows on Netflix that I think you should watch or start watching. And if you have any that I haven't mentioned, go and list them down below because I am looking for more. Even though I haven't finished the ones that I have started as yet or whatever, I still want more shows to watch. So yeah, if you have any, put them down below. I will watch them eventually. I'm going to put them on my list because I already have some things on my list now that I want to start watching. But yeah, just put them down below. If you've ever watched any of the ones that I talked about, let me know what you thought about them. Get conversations started, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.